Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the House GOP, Medicaid, changing positions, and how sometimes past is prologue. But before we get started, today is Giving Day for California State University, Northridge. There will be a link to Project Rebound down below. It's a great program and does great work. Republicans across the country are scrambling to say how great Medicaid is. It's weird, right? Because I'm old enough to remember when the House GOP voted overwhelmingly in favor of a budget resolution that called for hundreds of billions of dollars in cuts to Medicaid. It seems like just yesterday. Well, maybe not yesterday, but it seems like just last week. Because it was. Every Republican in the House, except for Thomas Massie, voted in favor of it. Some weren't enthusiastic. Representative Valadao said, quote, "I've heard from countless constituents who tell me the only way they can afford health care is through programs like Medicaid, and I will not support a final reconciliation bill that risks leaving them behind." Again, only Thomas Massie and Democrats voted against the resolution. State-level lawmakers, Republican governors, and so on have been voicing their concerns, and they've been reaching out to their delegations in Congress and even to the president. A January poll said that more than half of Americans not only don't want Medicaid cut, they think the government spends too little on it. But now comes the next wrinkle. Trump has endorsed a clean continuing resolution as a stopgap until the GOP can figure out the budget. Quote, "As usual, Sleepy Joe Biden left us a total mess. The budget from last year is still not done. We are working very hard with the House and Senate to pass a clean, temporary government funding bill, CR, to the end of September. Let's get it done." Just a quick note. There was no budget last year because the House GOP couldn't agree with itself, and it led to a standstill. Sometimes, past is prologue. Chip Roy, commenting on Trump's endorsement, said, quote, "I will support President Trump's request for a clean CR to hold spending flat while DOGE continues to identify cuts. The administration reprograms those funds, and Congress readies a strong FY26 appropriation package that cuts waste and reflects DOGE and common sense." To recap, the House passed a resolution for a budget reconciliation that they may not actually have the votes for in its final form because of the deep cuts. Trump wants a clean resolution without cuts, and some Republicans are going along with it because they see deep cuts coming in the final budget reconciliation package that may not actually have the votes to actually pass. This circular argument is the same dynamic that led to the standstill last year. Fiscal hawks, typically in deep red areas, want deep cuts. Republicans in competitive districts want to get reelected. Trump wants tax cuts, primarily benefiting the wealthy, which means the cuts have to be even deeper, which makes the fiscal hawks happy, but makes vulnerable Republicans even more nervous. I don't think the internal funding battle in the GOP is over yet. Don't forget the link down below. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.